Good afternoon. I'm back. This is an extremely impromptu stream. Probably not expecting a huge audience. Don't really know what. Oh, hello, Cat. Ninja Kitty. Lady Autumn Sky. It's good to see the people still subscribe to the channel, even though we've been super inactive. Good to see you both. Yeah, I'm back. Not entirely sure if we're going to be coming back regularly or not. I just felt like a little impromptu. Good. What time is it in South Akron, Ohio? Is it morning? I think it's supposed to be morning or like tomorrow or something. But anyway, good to see you, Melissa Jane. So what's everybody been up to? What's new with all of you? I Oh man, it's been 7:13 a.m. Good morning to you then. So what's new with everybody? It's been quite some time. Uh, yeah, just very impromptu. Like I said, I was not really planning to do a live stream, and the next thing I know, I'm clicking buttons, and we've got a live stream. Mama Dawn, good to see you. How was everything? How is your pet Libby? Hope everything is lovely in your land. Uh, Inya, good to see you too. What's up, you silent fuckface? Not like I missed you or anything. I've been kind of, you know, away. Had to had to give the streaming shit a rest, and I don't really be around too many places. I occasionally still pop into the experts and occasionally still pop into the frogs, but for the most part, I don't really be around a lot anymore. Anywho, good to see you, Inya. Hope everything is well down there in the penis. I mean, Rick. Huh, that's a name I probably wouldn't have expected, but good to see you, brother. Uh, I mean, doing well. That's kind of iffy. I mean, I'm doing a great job at like ruining friendships. I do that, and uh, pulled something, fucked up my sciatic nerve in my back a couple of weeks, like 3 weeks ago now, and it's just starting to not be super, super ridiculously painful. So there's that. We're getting the mobility back, able to walk again, because it was for a minute there. It was so bad that I was walking around like a 80-year-old man with a hunchback and a limp. Bad times, bad times. So yeah, that's always fun. It's good to see everybody here again. Still some faces. Long as what I do best. Oh yeah, we pulling cars. Oh boy, that's dangerous. I mean, depending on where you're doing that at. So not so much on the renting on the cars then, but the repoing of the cars. Like this, let this be a lesson to you, all my listeners. Always pay your car note, because Rick will find out where you live, and then he'll come take your car. Just it's best. It's best to just pay your shit, pay your debts. Don't Don't buy things you can't afford. Don't get your car repoed. Anywho, so yeah, I've been kind of laid up for a while now. Yeah, Ohio. Yeah, Dayton's. I mean, it's not Cleveland or anything, but it's not. Definitely be careful out there. That's all I'm going to say about that. Sorry, y'all, if I've got a bit of a cough. I think I might be coming down with something. Oh, I know, great time to come back and do a stream, right? When you're probably starting to get sick, yeah, but it is what it is. Oh, got about 3 minutes till the faux ones. The coof. I mean, can we even say that on YouTube? Yes, I have a coof. Probably gonna have the dead. Columbus and Toledo, yeah, those. Columbus kind of nasty. Toledo kind of nasty too, though. But Cleveland is, gross. Ohio. I mean, it's Ohio, so I mean, it's all gross. Like, never go to Ohio. I'm pretty sure a genius author wrote a book. Best-selling book. Never go to Ohio. I mean, but what about the smell? I mean, yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of, but it stinks. I mean, Ohio stinks so bad you can smell it from Detroit. Or maybe that's just Detroit. Anywho. So yeah, not a whole lot new going on here. Oh, is that a thing? I can't imagine repoing a plane being. Yeah, the coof, yeah. Well, if you didn't go ahead and do the medical procedures that we aren't allowed to talk about, then I don't know, you're probably all right. Yeah. Ohio it. I mean, it's not so terrifying as it is. It's kind of dangerous and it smells. I just like to talk a lot of shit about Ohio because I'm from Michigan. It's actually more based than Michigan, which is sad because it's Ohio. But what are you gonna do? Videos about what? Ohio? Or repoing planes? I mean, I just like that'd suck to have your plane repoed. Like, I have an airplane, but I can't afford it. Yeah, you're right, Ninja Cat. Thank you. Happy 420, y'all, for those of you who partake. Cannabis cocktails. Yup. Oh, God. I might die. It's called the ganja. So I just wanted to stop in and say hi to everybody. Oh. Hello, Bijou. It's good to see ya. Thank you, Mama Dawn. I appreciate that. Yep. Take care, Mama Dawn. Thank you very much for popping in. Tell Libby I said he's too tall and he needs to saw his feet off or something. You stumbled into a very impromptu live stream because, well, I figured I'd talk to everybody else for a change. And even though I didn't have anything really to say, except for to give everybody an update that, like, I'm thinking about doing the show again. I mean, I don't know if I should tell them the things. Bijou, should I tell them the things? Like, or do we need to do more talking about the things before I tell them the things? Because I could say the things. I could if there is a possibility, and this is we have not nailed down any of the details yet, but there is a possibility that there might be a Bijou and Darth streaming kind of thing happening in the future. Sorry, I've thrown them all under the bus, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Like this is not a for sure. This is definitely got to have details hammered out, but if we can figure it out, it's possible that it could be a thing. Anywho, so been also thinking about possibly finishing the 48 Laws since I started it, and I feel like it is probably my responsibility to finish it because nobody else is going to. Yeah, I mean, it, just getting old and getting old just seems to sucks. Having, oh, the whole gang's here then. The small mouse and finally what? Finally you're here or finally I'm streaming again or finally about finishing the 48 Laws. A lot of people seem to want the yeah, cake. Yeah, I bought that blooming book and put it on hold. See, I just listened to the audio book because I liked the audio book, but yeah, I did get I do have the physical copy and the, so yeah, it's probably time to bring that one back. No co-host though, so probably gonna be doing it on the solo. Good to see you, Kate. Glad you're here. Ah, I am glad everybody has made it. Eh, not old. I'm getting old though. I'm getting older. Like I'm not a kid anymore, and I'm starting to feel it. Yeah, the whatever the hell I pinched or whatever the hell happened, whatever I threw out in my back, that totally let me know that the sciatic nerve goes all the way from the small of your back down to the tip of your toes. That sucked. That's the first time I've ever just like had something like that happen where it's like I don't have a good explanation for how this happened. Usually I got a damn good story behind these kind of things. Uh, I mean, well, to be fair, it was a surprise party for everybody who's still subscribed, which looks like a lot of the familiar faces. So, yep, Philosophy Fridays might be coming back too, although I might be doing that in a different format. That's crazy story there. What happened? Like, t tell me the details. 11 of you watching. Do me a favor and go ahead and smash that dislike button, because, well, I like to do things differently. Oh, electrifying isn't a good. Um, I'm confused. Did I miss something? So anyway, I mean, if y'all don't want me to do the shows, I'm probably gonna do them anyway. But I understand if you don't like. But yeah, I do need to finish the 48 Laws. That's for sure. And I don't know, like. I got some streams to do with the Outsiders too, and I don't know about any other future panel things. We may or may not open the show up and bring guests on again like we used to. That depends mostly on whether or not I decide specifically to actually bring back shows like the Dark Side show, which will need a complete rebranding. I mean, we ain't gonna use that old crap. Oh, it did work. It was clever. Do the shows, says the Cat Ninja, so. I mean, yeah, you're right. I should do the show. Probably going to. Blueberries. Go Hagen. Good to see you too, my dude. Uh, we haven't officially came back. However, we are. I am considering the full on comeback, and yeah, definitely do have to finish up, do the shows, at least the 48 Laws. That's it's been bothering me, and apparently it bothers Cake. It bothers Maddie, who isn't here. It bothers. It bothered a couple of people that I put that one on hold and didn't finish it. Frog. Oh yeah, Frog gets like on my shit about it every time he sees me. Like, when are you gonna go back live and finish the Laws? So I think Frog was enjoying the. I mean, you don't need to delete your channel. I'm just gonna let you know. Like, I've deleted quite a bit of the content that was on this channel, like almost all of it. You can take a break. You can drop shit from your channel that you don't like. You don't delete your YouTube. I've lost too many of my favorite channels already because YouTube likes to be deleting them. I mean, I would love to do these streams on Rumble. I don't know how to stream on Rumble. I know you need more followers than I have. So if you don't subscribe to my Rumble, love to do the streams over there and not here. Because we all know with my fucking mouth and the way I talk, I'm on borrowed time with YouTube. Like, I gotta be watching my P's and Q's, but I also gotta be. I think if I am gonna try to come back to streaming, I kind of wanna. Yeah. I mean, that's the funny thing about the 48 Laws is they might not all affect you, and you might not use all the laws to your power, but like they're always active around you, and knowing them, having a good understanding of the 48 Laws help you not be taken advantage of at the most, and maybe give you nefarious superpowers like a politician or a magician or wizard. So yeah, I mean, I love the 48 Laws. I'd like I said, I'd like to do the Philosophy Friday, but I kind of want to do a different format on that. 49th Law is finish the 48 Laws. What one are we on? Do we know? Like 6, I think. I think I did the first 5. I do have those videos still. I I took a lot of the content down and made it private, but none of it's deleted, so I will probably have to republish those, and then I can go ahead and begin the new ones after I republish the old ones. I don't know, I might just bring back all the content, although there's a whole bunch of people that I'm persona non grata with now. As we all probably know, there's the short list of the folks. So I don't want any of their crap infecting my channel. Like, they can They can all fuck all the way off. But yeah, I mean, definitely like to get some more subs on my Rumble channel so I can move the show over there. So if you're not subscribed, it is Darth Hideous. It's the same icon, same spelling, same lack of space in my name. Over on the Rumble side, I think I've got something like 15 followers or whatnot. Give me a click over there because I'd love to be doing this live shit that side because I got a lot of words. And I might even talk about things that are not philosophical and cultural. I might even like talk about current events. Who knows? I mean, I saw New York City flooded, and then I heard like Democrat senator pull the fire alarm to block a vote. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. A lot of crazy shit going on. I mean, I saw the subway leaking really bad when they did the flooding in New York, and apparently I just saw an article. I did not read the article, but I saw an article in my news feed earlier that says that New York is sinking. So it's like, remember all those jokes we made about California breaking off and falling into the ocean? Turns out it might be New York that goes first. That'll be fun. Not that, I mean, I'm sure they'll have to. We need to get. I was told about Kick. I think Madcore does Kick. I have enough trouble trying to sell people to on using like Rumble. I'd never done streaming for the monetization aspect, or I would probably like stream on Twitter or something, or like it's never been about getting ad revenue paid for me. It's always been just because I enjoy talking, and I once upon a time I had a lot to say, and now it just feels like I don't have so much to say anymore, but I still do a lot of talking. I haven't been in my StreamYards in a long time. I go ahead and I should make a banner for that, shouldn't I? Make a banner. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that later. Fucking banners. Bruce banners. David banners. Oh yeah, that sucks, my dude. I mean, it doesn't suck. That whole situation was kind of well, you and I seem to have about the same kind of thing with the women's is of like, oh wow, why am I don't know. In my case, it's my own fault. Whereas I don't know what your situation is, but I definitely have no luck with the Womans myself. So okay, I'm going to set you up multi-platform. We need to get Darth out to the masses. Yeah, I won't do Twitch. Twitch is AIDS. I won't do Facebook or Twitter probably. I don't even know if I can do Twitter. I've heard it can be done. I think the expert does it. I don't know what I need for that, but I don't know. I kind of, like I said, I want to build the Rumble thing, and because Kick is such a niche and small platform, I I'm not big enough to have any sort of like. I mean, I think I have an Odyssey account too, but I don't think I've ever streamed to Odyssey either. I don't even think I can make it sync. I tried to make it sync my YouTube stuff so that I just had like multiple archives because I saw what happened to Alex Jones when they removed him from everything. We're gonna have redundancies. We ain't gonna fall into that, but when you're as critical of things like the 19th Amendment as I am, you can get deplatformed eventually. So you can stream the Rumble, Kick, and YouTube all at the same time. Yeah, I have StreamYards. I'm using my StreamYards right now. I actually paid for it for a year. Like, I don't remember exactly how many streams I did afterwards, but I feel like it's it's paid for itself. Another Honda Civic for $100. It runs and drives. I just need a shift solenoid, 98 goose 5-speed or auto. I guess you wouldn't need a shift solenoid if it was a manual, would you? I'm an idiot. Don't pay me no freaking mind. I didn't know I could stream to all these places with my stream. I mean, I knew I could do Rumble and YouTube, and I'm sure they've got Kick support and Twitch and all these places. I just don't be streaming on all the places because I'm lazy. I'm lazy, and if it's not like button click easy, I don't want to learn it. It's not that I can't, it's that I don't want to. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see that everybody's still around. I mean, the people who are around, that is, the Go Hagans and the Cakes. I mean, I know Mousy and Cat and Juju are around because I talk to Mousy, Cat, and Juju on a regular basis, but it's good to see everybody else. I mean, and it'll be, actually, I'm going to go ahead and pin that if that's a link in chat. I'm going to pin the cat into message. There. Now you can go check out my Rumble, and hopefully I don't know exactly what all I need to go through. I know that some people have managed to like get their standards changed. It's kind of ambiguous. I do know people. Of course I did. Did I? I don't know. I went through a period of time where I was doing a lot of drinking and I was doing a lot of being really mad at people. And some people got blocked. You might have been one of them. I know we got into it once or twice over some stupid shit, and I'm just like, yeah, why are you fighting with people over this? It's because you're drunk. That's why. It's because I'm a fucking drunk, and when I'm wasted, oh, not only does my temper get out of control, but my memory gets big holes in it. So I'm sure at the time I felt like it was justified. Apologies for that. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick. I just am because I'm an asshole. But most people know that about me. I also don't use Discord very much anymore. Like occasionally, uh, and I might have blocked people. Like anybody who is connected to this community that was connected to my Facebook also got blocked. And I think I had you on my Facebook. That's just I mean, I realize that I have too much personal shit on there, private shit. That's nothing personal. Like, I just don't want people on my Facebook. Unless you're like family or you know me in real life or some shit. That's about all I use Facebook for, is to talk to people I know in real life that I don't see much. And I got fab overseas and whatnot, so that's kind of nice. But other than that, yeah, fuck Facebook. That place is AIDS. I've also been thinking about maybe doing like some music streams if I get that Rumble thing going, because I know that the copyright stuff's super strict here. I think they're going to start cracking down on it too, because they kind of have to. There's laws, but I mean, fair use if you do reactions, right? And they're not as draconian as YouTube is at the moment. So we'll consider that too, because there's nothing you guys want to see more than my shitty taste in music. Yeah, I have that too, but I also just pretty much everybody on my Facebook, in fact, everybody is somebody that I know in real life. So that's just the way that's done, but by my standards anyway. You know who I don't see here, who I actually really miss is my good friend RA. So if anybody sees RA lurking about anywhere, tell that girl to come on through. I actually know her in real life as well. I haven't seen her in about 3 weeks. Hmm. I have great taste in music. I mean, it depends. Some people like it. At least I try not to listen to crap. Yeah, YouTube does kind of suck. I mean, it obviously sucks a lot worse without me streaming, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people. If you do Rumble, I would rather watch you there. I'm supportive of their platform, and I like what they're doing with the place. They definitely have made a lot of extremely good improvements that were just like quality of life user interface necessary to be made. Like you can tag people now, but you can't auto tag yet. That'll probably be coming. I like the I like the fact that you can change your color now because I was stuck green for a long time, and everybody knows I got that blood red style. So seeing the red, I mean, it never is the same without me. I apparently am the life of the party. It's because of the sarcasm and the assholery. It's always always fun, and everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. Anyway, got to plug phone in. I think it might be time for Bach and Mozart dope. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I actually don't do a lot of classic symphony listening, but to compose something like a symphony, like that is a damn talent right there. Maybe we'll do a whole stream on Tchaikovsky since I can't even I mean, I can't even spell his name, but we'll see. I mean, there's so much infinite potential, and with the snow about to fly again soon enough, I'll be stuck inside a lot. I've been stuck inside a lot for the last 3 weeks, and it's just been fucking awful, but at least I got you guys I can hang out with, right? Until I'm banned from YouTube. That's why you gotta follow me on Rumble. We gonna sell that one. Pure talent. I mean, is it pure talent? I mean, I would actually like to talk to somebody who knows about that. Like, I mean, obviously, there's the amount of talent in, especially like somebody who I can't remember if it was Mozart or Beethoven. One of them was deaf and wrote a whole bunch of symphonies deaf. That's imagine that to write such beautiful music and not be able to hear it. We got to get that guy a Neuralink. Bring him back from the dead and give him a Neuralink so he can hear what he wrote. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a lot of pure talent, but there's got to be a lot of skill too. Because I'm assuming, like I said, I don't know anything about writing a symphony, but I'm assuming you got to write like the strings, got to have like a piece written. You've got to like for the brass, like all the different instruments got to have like their own. I mean, unless they all play the same thing. Like I said, I've never actually been one of the band nerds. I played a little guitar when I was in high school, but I can barely read music myself. You would do good at streaming like music trivia. I mean, that sounds like some fun shit. Make some kind of game of it. Like, I don't know, because a lot of like I know the expert does the trivia stream, so I think they write their own questions, which would be dope if I could figure out what the White Rabbit uses to run her trivia games. And yeah, I mean, there is a lot of trivia out there, especially when you live in an era where every classic great song has been covered and remixed like 50 times. Like just a who did it first would be fun, or who did it best. Like maybe we'll do like a battle of the bands thing, uh, only not gay. Was it difficult? I mean, yeah, it strings are really close together. Which is funny because I do have a mandolin that and that my opa, my father's father, handmade it, and it's a little guitar. It's a mandolin, and it's super hard to play. But no, actually played electric bass for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, music trivia, battle of the bands, like all sorts of fun shit we can do. But before I start getting into dessert, you guys cannot let me not finish my dinner and do the 48 laws. I might just rapid fire them and do them daily just to get them done. I wanted to keep that to be like a once a week kind of show, but at this rate, I mean, why not? Like name that artist and name. Oh yeah, like name that too. Well, I listen to so much obscure stuff, like and a lot of stuff that would be considered mainstream. I haven't listened to a lot of mainstream stuff in a long time, but like I was a '90s alternative nerd and classic rock junkie, raised by people who knew how to raise. They imbued a good taste in me, and as far as my musical preferences go, at least when it comes to other genres, rap's a little different because with the rap shit, I do like a lot more of the underground. I know it's not 20 after yet, but I can't help it. This herb is just so delicious. So yeah, that's definitely in the works. I'll have to figure out what I did with that PDF uh, variation of the 48 laws. It'd be kind of awful to try to promise to bring back the laws and then realize that I don't have the document anymore. But I'm sure it's on this computer somewhere. I just have to find it. Check your downloads folder. It's probably in there. But just curiosity, like what's everyone else's streaming schedule these days? Because I need to figure out a date and time. I kind of like the early afternoon. Oh, Gene. Hello, my dear. Good to see you. Oh no, Gene not in Wrench Blue. That is. I took away all the mods, Gene, but I'm gonna put some of them back. And Gene, just remember that wrench is purely symbolic. You are not required to do any sort of. I do not request you to do any sort of like moderating duties here. You can just chill if you like. I know you mod super hard for everybody, so we don't pay you enough to do all that work. Yeah, I think Mama Dawn left, but she was here for a little while. I think there might be a couple of people lurking. Gotta have your hate watchers, right? At least, I mean, we could hope. Yeah, well, We'll see about that. I got the wrenches on the outsiders, and Gene obviously is just like super mod, so needs a wrench. But I don't be just giving out wrenches to people anymore either. I had to take everybody's wrenches away. Oh, thank you, my dear. Love you too. It's good to see you here. I don't know. I'm currently going through with chat about the possibility of a return. Definitely going to get back to doing the 48 laws. They've got that. They got me obligated for that one. Like I have decided. They twisted enough people twisted my arm that we're gonna do that. And yep, figure out like what streaming schedule looks like. Might even try to move everything over to Rumble. Like that's definitely something I would like to do is get off YouTube. But if you're not subscribed to my Rumble, it is pinned in the pinned comment, I believe. Go check it out. All my videos from YouTube that I removed from my YouTube channel are still up on the Rumble side, so there's that bonus. I don't have to do any re-releasing of any of that kind. Oh my god, I plugged my phone in, guys, but the phone charger was not plugged in, so I had just like had the phone plugged into a non-charging charger this whole time. I have the dumb. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad to be back. I think I don't know. It's still early. It feels good now, but we'll see how long that lasts. I just wanted to say, what's up? Oh, 16, huh? Great, thank you. I don't know how many I need to do streams over there, but I think it's more than 16, and I got 150, although I'm pretty sure if Madcore were to go ahead and unsubscribe from me on all his alts, I would probably be down to 130 because I think he's got 20 alts subscribed to my channel. And I think like everybody else has a bunch of alts subscribed here too. Everybody with my boosted inflated numbers. I might have about 16 actual real individual followers. Yep. That is my Rumble, guys. It is also pinned in the pinned comment. I could also start putting that in the video description. So, oh man, it is a wrench fest in here, isn't it? Rick kind of looks here. I'll give you one for right now, so you can look like the rest of the wrench fest. But don't be surprised if it disappears. Wrenches for everybody. Fuck it. I think it's. I heard it was like 50. I think it's 50. I don't know. I would have to look into it. I know Frog knows the answers to these things, but I think it's been changing, so I have no idea. Yeah, I agree. Rainbow. We all know what that means. Gay! Ha! It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a gay. So yeah, that's the plan going forward. Maybe do some more streaming. Maybe do guests. Maybe just talk to y'all myself. I don't know. Maybe try to find a co-host. I mean, I don't know what my schedule is looking like yet, but I'm thinking like this is probably a good time of day. Sundays seem to be like pretty dead in the streaming world. Everybody seems to stream on Saturday now. It used to be Saturdays were dead. I know everyone's got a freaking Friday show, so we're not probably gonna be doing anything Fridays. Except for like, Philosophy Friday was a morning thing, and once my work season is over, that might be a thing, like Friday in the morning time, but Friday evening just out. Wait until tonight. It will be. Oh, is it too early? I think doing streams earlier probably works better for me that way. I'm not trying to compete for audience because despite what everybody else says about like healthy competition and there's plenty of audience for everyone, it's like I like my friends to be able to make my show and I like to be able to make a lot of my friends' shows too. Like I still frequent the experts a bit. I still pop into my lawyers occasionally. I don't really do the lawyers anymore. I'll occasionally stop in and say what up to Andrew and Loki Stephanie, which she was never actually a lawyer, but she was Kurt's manager for a minute, or I don't know, Stream Boss, and so I check out her show occasionally. I like Steph; she's my friend. I don't really do the lawyers though anymore. No more vices, none of that whole crowd. Yeah, she's got a channel too. She's got over 1,000 now. Lokeficent Layer. I was one of her first, I think, 200 subs, and now looking like at her channel, it's like wow. I am quite shocked. It is quite a surprise that she has, yeah, over 1,000. I'm gonna grab that link just in case anybody is into like crazy chicks and guns. I mean, she's kind of crazy and she's got guns, so. Yeah, that meme is another one that I don't. I mean, I don't not with meme, but meme has a really terrible time of day for doing the streaming in my book. So, yep, that is Loki's channel. In case anyone wants to check that out. She does guns and talks like news, like she was a paramedic too, so like things that happen that involve people getting injured, like she did a whole a whole segment of a show about a woman who ended up having two casualties when she smuggled a full frame 9mm in her fat rolls, and it went off at a game at Wrigley Field in Chicago. Yeah, I used to. Well, I mean, I'm not up that early, or if I am, like, I'm definitely not with it. But I'll stop in at memes occasionally. Like I said, it's just bad time. Because I'm trying to get ready for work if I'm up that early. Oh, Texas Chen. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah. Impromptu live stream, and I do one impromptu live stream. These guys get me to commit to doing all the rest of the 48 laws. Do you see how that works? Is that not messed up? But it's, yeah, good to see you too, Jen. And yep, that's gonna happen. So I don't know. What do you guys prefer with the laws? Because I know I really enjoyed doing the preface as a standalone video, and but I do like doing the live streaming of the reading of the law because the discussing part like is the part that makes it fun. Yeah, please hit the like if you like it. Hit the dislike if you dislike it. If you are really just as big of an asshole as I am, hit nothing. Give me no play. Give me no clout. I'll be fine with it. I can't believe I've managed to retain 153 subscribers on YouTube when I've been inactive for this many months. But I'm glad that y'all don't remove me. Nobody hit that unsubscribe button. At least Nobody who's here. So yeah, what? It's Sunday, right? Yeah, the 1st of October already? Holy shit. My birthday's in 2 weeks on Friday, y'all. I'm getting old. It's stupid. I hate it. I don't like my birthday. I don't like celebrating it. There might be a possibility that I'm going to be dragged to some sort of online party. I almost did try to con the expert into hosting my birthday party because apparently the expert throws the biggest bashes in town for people's birthdays. But it is kind of short notice and it is a Friday night, so they'll probably be doing Friday Night Live anyway, and I'll just crash there and make it my birthday party. Fuck out of here. Yeah, happy October, y'all. It's probably the best month of the year, in my opinion. And it's not just because I'm a Libra and was born in this month, but I love the fall. It smells delicious. I was out for a walk the other night trying to keep uh, keep my sciatic active so it doesn't bind up further on me, and it had just rained, and just that crisp autumn air after a fresh rain was just it is. I mean, I live in the city, so for it to smell like beautiful fall, even I mean, it's not really the city; it's a suburb, but like it's not like a rural area. It's a fairly well populated, and it's nice when you get that just fresh fall smell or spring smell. Like, delicious. Yeah, as long as the bugs die. I haven't really had too much of an issue with bugs this year, although some girl I work with did end up having some ticks on her at the beginning of the year, and that was kind of gross and kind of scary. Turns out they were dog ticks, though, not deer ticks. So apparently, deer ticks are quite dangerous or potentially dangerous, and dog ticks not so much. So I don't think she's going to get the Lyme disease. We're going to knock on wood, though. So yeah, probably on the comeback trail. Just gotta nail down a time, and hopefully I can con the Bijou into doing a regular show with me. So everybody, go to Jujubee's channel and harass her when she streams to do a show with me. Bijou, I know you're lurking still. Yeah, two of them. Two of them at the same time. But we were both working next to a really, really like long grass area where apparently that's how they like to jump on people for most of the day. So it's actually quite a shock that when I did the tick check that same day, because she called in a frantic panic, I had nothing. And I was right next to her for most of the day. Yeah, we were out of the lake shore of Lake Michigan. And the people that live really right next door to the place we were working, they got a problem cutting the ornamental grasses. I mean, they're ornamental grasses, so you're not supposed to cut them, but that stuff was too long. Oh yeah, go visit Mousie's streams if you're interested in fish tanks, snails, murdered sea monkeys. The mouse covers it all. She's basically a fish nerd. She even has, I think, somebody who hangs out that is called Fish Nerd, and I think they're both fish nerds together. Check that out, y'all. That is the Bijou's channel. She does just random, kind of like what I'm doing right now. Yeah, lots of murders in her tanks. And then the cover-ups are freaking astronomically wonderful because Mousy will take like old video of murdered sea monkeys from weeks ago and be like, proof of life, proof of life. And I'm like, That's a looped video from weeks ago. We saw that video, or like I was there for that stream when this video happened. Like these are not alive. You killed them all, and then you went and got new ones, and you were like, "Is that proof of life?" I was like, "Yeah, those are replacements." Yeah, Mousy Files. Y'all check it out. She occasionally does the like quiet stream, tank streams too, with no audio, just the watching the fish tank, and we're waiting for her to get the fish tank audio so you can hear the bubbles, but one thing at a time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had a bunch of sea monkeys die on her, and we accused her of murdering them. She may or may not have murdered them. Redrummed them, yeah. But she apparently grew some more, or brought them out of the cold storage. However sea monkeys work, I don't know. I go and I just make fun of her for being a fish nerd. Oh yeah, the beta ate him. That's right. Beta! Which is funny because when you hear the word beta in regards to a human, especially a man, it's weak and derogatory, but a beta fish is extremely aggressive and very dangerous. Like to other fish, I mean, not to a human, but like you do not want to be in. You see what I'm friends with who? Mousy? Mousie's dope. She's a cool kid, a little crazy, but she's a woman, so I guess I better be careful about making fun of like how crazy women are when I'm surrounded by women. Because the only two dudes that were here were Gohagen and Rick, and they seem to have disappeared. Yeah, the red drummer. Yeah, she's pretty cool. We got to do some more streams together too, because Mousie's fun to talk to. She came on for my Outsiders when after the incident went down, but she hasn't been. We haven't done a stream yet. I made an amazing short when I was thinking of Cat Ninja. It's called Snail Encouragement. I mean, Cat Ninja's got roof snails. They're not exactly the same as fish tank snails. What they're doing on the roof of a apartment building, which they call them flats in the UK, but yeah, I got to see like on a ledge outside our window. I got to see some rooftop snails. I'm like, what are they doing up there? There's nothing to eat on the roof. And there's seagulls that live on the roof adjacent, so they could be. I mean, I don't know if seagulls are predatory or not, but I think they eat anything, so dope. I'm trying to get the Bijou to do a regular show with me because her and my dynamic, we're both way sarcastic, sassy assholes. So I think her and I would do a great show. Ah, slugs are just homeless snails. I will still fight people on that. Like, I know they're not the same thing, but if you give a slug a house, that's a snail, yo. And if you take a snail's shell, that is a slug. You have turned that snail into a slug by making him homeless. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually, yeah, I mean, they are fun to pour salt on and watch them die, though. Oh, Darth got me a Nerf Super Soaker for the squirrels on the roof. Hi, Shy. Good to see you. It's been a minute, right? But we're bringing back the Darth Hideous. Some iteration of the show is coming back. So if you don't have your notification bells on, check them. Check the boxes. And if you don't follow my Rumble, because I'm probably gonna try as soon as possible to move the stream over there, because I want to be like everybody else. cool. The cool kids are all going to Rumble. And with my propensity for being colorful and being belligerent when I do a little stream and drink, it is probably best if I try to move the content away. Just more freedom to talk about things that I want to talk about freely on the Rumble. So yeah, follow me there if you don't, because probably going to be doing a lot more over there. Hopefully, I mean, we'll see what I need to get for followers. I think we're up to almost 20 now, though, so yay me! And hopefully, I don't need that many more than that to do streams. Oh, wow. Speak of the devil, we was just talking about you a little bit ago. Yes, proof of life. Me and my broken back. Good to see you, R.A. Yeah. Oh my goodness, indeed. R.A., are you subscribed to my Rumble? I think you might be. If not, it's in the link in the pinned comment. If I have to show more proof of life videos, R.A. was talking about my proof of life. The girl that I said that I work with, that got the ticks on her earlier this season, that was her. Lucky for us, she didn't get the Lyme disease and die because R.A. is awesome. And I would have the sad if anything were to happen to her. The absolute sad. Welcome back, Go Hagen. Yeah, I mean, I think she knew I was alive too, but now she got proof that they didn't just bury me in the backyard like she might have been to. I mean, it's not too different than YouTube's The Rumble. I put the link to my Rumble channel in the pinned comment. So I don't know exactly what I need for subs to go. Yeah. I feel you. Like that's called priorities, sir. And you have your priorities in order. I fucks with it. But yeah, Rumble is, it's not much different than YouTube. So it's pretty easy. Their mobile app does suck. It sucks a big one. So, but they're working on it. They are working on a lot of their interface stuff. So it's getting better. I used to hate Rumble, but now it's not the worst. Yeah, it's good to see everybody. I still gotta try to convince Gohagen to do a show with me too, because out of all the people who do the making me think, he does it the most. And maybe if I'm on Rumble, we can have actual good conversations. I almost started that Plant Apocalypse and Darth Save the World. Turned out it was Wild Sage, but that's okay. Aww. She likes me. She really likes me. You know who said that to me a lot, Charlemagne? It was Maddie. And you can almost exclusively thank him for this stream, even though he's not here to see it, because he's been bugging me about streaming again for weeks. And I was thinking about him, and I was kind of sitting around bored, watching some old pro wrestling from like the early 2000s, some TNA. And I was like, yeah, you know what? Let's see who's streaming. And I looked and I was like, there's really nobody streaming. So let's go ahead and pull up the old StreamYard and do a stream. Yeah, Maddie is the home skiller. Gotcha. Dealing with a bunch of things right now. Yeah, gotcha. I mean, like I said, this is just a thought for the future. I'm still dealing with plenty of shit myself. The injury, healing up from that, feeling like I'm coming down with whatever my folks just got over. I don't even know if my mother is over it yet, but it seems like it's about to hit me now. Might be the coof. May die. But if I don't, Rumble is not a disaster. I mean, yeah, don't bring home random plants from places that they're not native to your shit unless you know what they are. Side question. Can you sharpen my knife pretty please? I can yeah, I can do that for you. Probably gonna have to do the old swap one of my already sharp ones. I don't know. These are gardening knives she's talking about, Gene. Uh, horticultural knife specifically, and I sharpen it by hand because it's a serrated edge, and the serrations are quite fine. So I have to use a double slim taper file. Spice Rack! Hi, Mommy Spice. But yeah, I mean, for beef jerky munchies, munchies, definitely the munchies. I've almost beef jerkied out because I've been eating so much of it lately. But yeah, I can get you a sharp one. Maybe do that tonight, probably. Uh, it is good to see Mommy Spice has arrived. Don't get random plants. I don't care how cool they look. Starting the plant apocalypse over there, Mousy. You're crazy. Well, like the expert, the whole crew still likes me anyway. I mean, it's good to because Melissa Jane was here earlier too, and Jen was here too. Like Jen, Mommy Spice, all of the experts and angels showed up. And man, am I glad that my homies from the corral showed up. I mean, can't knock Shy or Libby and Don. Well, Don was here representing Libby, so he was here in spirit. Yeah, I like the stream. Oh wait, look at the time. Jeez, God, slacking. Happy twins, y'all. Wherever it happens to be, the twins. I think it's Central Time. Gotta pause. Pause for the bong disease. Yup. Salud. So anywho, yeah, that's basically what's been up with me lately. I mean, we're gonna try to do the Rumble thing. Got to do the 48 laws. Start. I gotta go ahead and repost the other ones, but they're all still up on Rumble. Like everything is still up on Rumble because I'm too lazy to go over there and put anything to private. I mean, I just go with the little uh thank you in advance. Also, I'm not entirely sure what the circumstances are around bringing home random plants. I mean, you usually have good authority when you bring home random plants and plant them. Denise is a fine guide. If there's anyone that I would ask myself, it would be, or you actually, because you've gotten so much better with the plant identification that I'm thinking there are things that you know that I don't even know. But no, don't do it. See, this is also another very experienced gardener and she's saying the same thing. Do not bring home random plants if you don't know what you're putting in the ground. You could end up with something like wisteria or other things like bamboo that you just can't get rid of ever, ever, no matter how hard you try. Like equisetum, for instance, although nobody would plant that. That is a weed, but it is a weed that if you get it, you have it forever. You'll never get rid of it. Man, it is good to see y'all again. That's what it looks like on the StreamYard side, though, but I get the sentiment. I think that looks like pineapples. We usually just do the green hearts. Mm-hmm. Uh, anyone hear that? I hope y'all can't hear that. My dog's just going to berserk. Uh, 1 second, please. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Sorry about that. They are so stupid that the neighbors are home and they're barking at the neighbors that are home. Those aren't your humans, dogs. Anywho, being as I did do the covering of all the recent news that I came to tell you all about anyway, and we are a little bit over an hour that we've been here. I think I'm going to call it a wrap for now. And you can all look forward to some more Darth Hideous content in the future if that's your thing. I do love streaming with y'all. And I think, yeah, definitely the 48 Laws as live streams is how that should happen because the discussion is the best part. Talking to the chat about the laws. And you're welcome in advance. I'm pretty sure I have a sharp knife around here already, so if not, I'll find one and sharpen it up. But yeah, I am kind of the bat. Probably not gonna see me too many. Yes, I mean, since we're here, I mean, we don't have to go just yet. But I'd like to hear a word you made up. I wonder if I'll ever be able to get R.A. on the show. That would be interesting considering the fact that she gets to know all the stuff about me in real life that I conceal from all you weirdos on the internet. Yes, what's your made up word? Ah, that's not a made up word. It's a stolen word. I mean, yeah, happy October, everybody. Speaking of birthdays coming up, I did say mine is on Friday, not this week, next week, the 13th. It's the day after mine or the day before mine, isn't it? Your birthday. I think it's the day after. I think it's the 14th. I don't know why I don't think it's the 12th, but I'm pretty sure it's the 14th. So your birthday's on Saturday. Maybe we can figure out a way to get you on the show at some point. If you'd be keen to it, if it's not going to cause too much issue. I know you're busy when you're at home, like you got a life going on and all, but hanging out on the internet with weirdos, that's yeah. There's an eclipse on the 14th, but it's I only know a few people that are going to even be in the area where that's going to be visible. Like if you're in like Nevada, Texas, California, it's like pretty much the best place to see it is out towards the East Coast, I think. Or the West Coast, duh. Left Coast, idiot. Uh, to all my West Coast people, I think Gohagen is stuck in Cali. I mean, yeah, you could leave Cali, but Cali is spreading everywhere. Like, Michigan is now worse than Cali, so objectively speaking, except for the weather sucks more, so objectively worse. Yeah. So, yeah, day after. Yeah, solar eclipse. It's supposed to be like in the morning time or something. Weird. But I don't know if we'll be able to see it very well from here in the Michigan side of things. But hopefully, if you're in the good viewing zone, you enjoy that and don't look directly at it unless you're wearing cheap sunglasses or binoculars or a telescope. I'm just kidding. Do not look at the solar eclipse with a telescope. That is very dangerous. You could put your eye out. Lunar eclipses, solar eclipses, super moons, full moons, harvest moons, like all in October. I had college football season too. Pretty sure my Wolverines are still undefeated, but they also haven't played anybody worth noting. I think we play Minnesota next week. I know we stomped out Nebraska. Yeah, I can understand that because I kind of feel the same way about Michigan, even though it's going to hell. It's kind of like my place. I've lived all kinds of other places, or at least visited a bunch of other places, and I like it here. Oddly enough, I don't much care for snow, but that's not that much of a problem. It's been actually quite mild over the last couple of winters. We're about due for something heavy, like a bad one. Ultra mega. So I look directly at it. Well, I mean, mm-hmm. It's not even the fastest one anymore, though. I think we have outpaced it with our new wave of really, really, really bad legislation that's been passed here. But yeah, California's kind of like politically, it's the dumps. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate that, but sometimes it's fun for like a day. Like if you're like skiing or snowmobiling or shit like that, not really. Rent, crime, taxes, yeah. I mean, but that's happening everywhere. I mean, a lot of the a lot of the California problem is moving to Texas right now and driving up the price of everything there. Imagine that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and look at this Rumble here. I have 19 followers. That's awesome. You guys are the dope. I guess I'll have to. Yeah, hell is in Michigan. I heard it's over by Detroit. It might actually be Detroit. Yep, these dogs are not going to shut up anytime soon. I think I might have to go shoot one to make an example of them for the rest. I know which one too. It's that damn Chico. Shut up, Beans. But yeah, so probably sometime around 4 to 5 in the afternoon, random weekdays, maybe some weekends. I'm gonna try to stay regular on the doing the live streams so that if nothing else, I didn't waste all that money paying for StreamYards for a year, and I got the enjoyment out of it. Oh no, am I disconnected from the interwebs? Everything seems frozen. Yes, show up more. Great. Not disconnected. Great. Excellent. So yeah, I will try show up more. Hopefully, if I show up more people will show up. We can start growing this thing again. And maybe one day I'll have 1,000 followers on Rumble. Cheers to Darth streaming again. Yeah, that's the thing is usually the getting ready for streaming is that's the part that I mean, it's like once I'm off and going and people are here, it's just the like waiting, like, okay, I'm doing a stream, I've decided I'm gonna do it at this time. And it's just like the anxiety of waiting just makes me want to press the go live button. Like I had this stream scheduled for 4:15. I got to about 4:07 and I was like, all right, let's just go. We're just gonna go. And we went. And just like that, it went from being we're streaming to, oh, we've been here for like an hour and a half. And we haven't even really talked about too much other than the fact that I threw my back out. Hard to walk, but yep, that's usually how I do the stream. Just whatever works for me. And like I said, I'm not going to give any hard dates and times yet, unless something becomes more regular. But definitely not probably going to go 2 months again without doing one of these, because I picked something about sciatic nerve and it's all jacked up. Like, all jacked up. I was walking like a 80-year-old man with a limp for like 3 weeks. I don't know what the hell I did, but ow, is that painful? Cursedly painful. That's a new kind of pain too. Yeah, it is good to see everyone here. There's a couple of other people like Maddie that I hope to see here when I do stream more regularly. But it's definitely good to see all of you. Like most of the regs, most of the favorites showed up, so old friends. I just want you all to know I still love you. I haven't forgot about you. There was a bit of time that I did hate being on YouTube. That time is pretty much over now. Way back, and hopefully we can make this Rumble thing work, and then I can do a lot more different content that I would like to do, but I will not be doing that on YouTube because I see what they've done with the frog, and I will not be made a martyr of. But anywho, unless anyone has any further questions, I think we can release you all off into the Glad to be back. Release you all off into the internet sphere to do whatever it is you do, wherever it is you're going. I'm probably gonna go back and watch more TNA pay-per-views because I'm lame, and that's how. Yeah, someone mentioned that. I think it was Juju B mentioned Kick or Mousy, one of them that mentions that we. I think it was Mousy that mentioned I should check out Kick. Apparently, I don't know. I've never actually used it. I don't. I've heard like it's not great. I've heard it kind of sucks, but a lot of people seem to be getting on it. I'm just trying to grow the Rumble thing because Rumble's already fairly established and getting more established as a platform. And what we need is a, a viable alternative to YouTube, like an actual competitor. And Kick is not that. I mean, I did hear you can play music. I think you can do that on Rumble too, for now. But still, these platforms, I mean, if they're based in the US, they have to abide by copyright law, so that will not be a thing forever. So enjoy that while it lasts because the government will crack down and the legal teams will come. And then, yeah, the platforms will have to conform or face a lot of legal issues. So that's why YouTube did it. Like, they didn't do their copyright system for no reason. They were forced. Because I remember once upon a time when you could pretty much put whatever on YouTube, but those were the halcyon days before Google bought it. Yeah, so many platforms, and none of them really can offer the like reach. Like YouTube's still king, obviously. Like, and people are like, "Oh, YouTube is dying," and all the content is going niche content like this. A lot of the stuff we watch is, but I mean, Cutie Pie still got like 100 million subscribers. Mr. Beast has 100 million. Like, we're nobody to YouTube. We are nothings. I mean, good to see you too. So yeah, I mean, as big, even as big as all these alternatives, still nowhere near like the user base that YouTube has got globally. It's just insane. But yeah, don't know if there's fun. I might check Kick out. YouTube is killing YouTube. I do agree, especially for, like I said, any sort of like news content. I mean, I knew it was only a matter of time before they'd come for Russell Brand because he keeps saying all the things, and lo and behold, like, he's not a good little ball player like Tim Pool, and now they're trying to ruin that man's life. The media is anyway. I mean, it's getting pretty bad, and it's going to get worse. I mean, especially coming into an election cycle, the censorship's going to get tougher. The crackdowns are going to get more and more. The deplatforming, it's all coming down because it is. Yeah, it's 2023, and I'm about to be 2024. And yeah, we know how election years go. We've been through these. I mean, I have never actually been through a presidential election with any of you, but who knows? We might actually get to see an election this year, maybe, allegedly. But all stuff to talk about on Rumble, of course. Not stuff to do here. But anywho, yeah. I mean, I actually kind of want to stream to MGTOW TV too, but I don't think I could get any of y'all to go over to that. That's I mean, you want to talk about like, ooh, that like the cesspit of the internet. MGTOW TV is not a place for the faint of heart. That's still like the Wild West of the internet, only it's a bunch of dudes with no chicks. So it's kind of a sausage fest there. Anywho, regardless, well, we got a lot of options to explore as far as places to stream, but I'm not trying to put the put all the same content just all over everywhere on the internet. So I'll have to have like some real good reason to want to learn all these new platforms and try to grow a uh new base on every single one, because you never bring your whole audience when you switch platforms. But if YouTube keeps being YouTube, and I am assuming they're going to, it's probably just necessary to at least have some redundancies. Otherwise, you could end up losing everything all in one banning. And the bannings are coming. Anywho, it's good to be back, y'all. And y'all go ahead, have a wonderful night. I will catch you very shortly with probably whatever law we left off on. I might, like I said, I gotta go ahead and find them all in my archives and republish them so that they'll be up on the channel, and then we can continue. Until then, I'll catch you crazy YouTube mother lovers. Oh wait, that's Brandon Herrera's. By the way, Brandon Herrera running for the 23rd District of Texas against Tony Gonzalez. If you happen to be in the 23rd District of Texas, definitely think about like looking into my man, the AK guy, for Congress, because that's what we need. We need YouTubers in Congress. But on that note, all y'all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all very shortly. Right back here. Peace.